Have you ever wondered how you could watch every single race of the Pepsi Cup Series and have them all at your fingertips? Scroll down to the playlist tabs and then select the season playlist of your choosing and then select the race in which you wish to watch. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and enjoy all of the racing action here on the FireLynx Racing Network. Hello and welcome everyone to Atlanta Motor Speedway. We're here for the Hard4Menard 400. It's time for some 1.5 mile super speedway racing under the lights here in Hampton, Georgia. It's going to be a great way to get into the mid part of the season, that middle part of the season, as we have 39 drivers ready to tackle this 1.5 mile high banked oval. Should be a fun one. Here are the ones to watch. Bubba Wallace has gotten off to a very rough start throughout the first 9 races leading into today. Starts on pole, and he is good on super speedways. Ty Gibbs starts on the front row. He's been the opposite of Bubba Wallace. Good start to the season so far, not necessarily the finishes to show for it, and he's looking for his first win. Chase Elliott in the 9 has led on the super speedway. He's led at least one lap in every super speedway race since the Season 3 Daytona 500. He's yet to win on one in that time period. Jimmy Johnson is in the 84 today. Look out for him. He's usually pretty good on these super speedways. As we get ready to roll off for tonight's race, it's going to be a fun one. Here's getting into a streak of night races, but before we begin, let's highlight Chase Briscoe. He starts at the back today. He had a massive crash in qualifying that sent him to the back. Here he is off of turn 2, hits the wall, car goes on its roof, luckily lands back on all 4 wheels. A big accident, could have been a lot worse though for that 14. He rolls off 38th today as we get ready to kick off today's race. Here we go. Into the starting lineup, NW147 is alongside Sports and Gaming Central on the front row with Super NASCAR Fan 48 alongside Super Mario David 124 in row 2. Elliott Fan 9 is alongside Colin Cropley with Ethan Shield and NASCAR and Dogs in row number 4 for today's race. Daniel Suarez, that's NASCAR Toyota Cup Series, he's alongside Will Garner in the 84. Cubstero 9 is alongside Soap. Behind them, Duncan is alongside L-Dog 48 Gaming with Gianna Rode the Wall, lining up today alongside the 45 Ricky and Jeffy Show, last season's champion. The Dark Shadows Guard is alongside Racer X Productions. The Sergio Show is alongside Chase the Row Racer here tonight. Rex Racing Network finds himself alongside the SMCS Racing Network with Nathan S. lining up alongside RS Conover here tonight. Timothy Tacos is alongside Dylan Hardy, and CS Productions and Nikolai, the Spire teammates, line up deep in the field tonight, trying to make some ground up here. Renee Hernandez is alongside Cooper Snyder. Payne is alongside Nil 83 behind them. Game Bros 27 is alongside Ozone Productions. Racer 88 1Ken is alongside Tomato Can 142. And coming up on the back row of the grid, we have Doorman alongside Tyler the Creator 2 and Win 049 on the back row of the grid. I'm joined here today by Orlando.
Howdy. Good to be here.
Thank you for joining me today. Here's your race information. 12 laps, Bubba Wallace on pole, and although it is a 1.5 mile, it is a super speedway. The field comes off of turn 4. Pace car hits pit road, leaving the field in the hands of Bubba Wallace, and we are green in Atlanta. Bubba Wallace getting a shove into turn 3. He's going to lead this opening lap, but here comes Noah Gragson, Talladega winner, to the inside in the 48.
Chase Elliott in tow. Don't forget about him.
Elliott's been strong on super speedways. We've documented his struggles getting to victory lane, though, as Gragson leads the second lap of this race, and Hendrick is in control.
I'm thinking tonight Chase Elliott gets it done. You know, the Georgia boy, I think he gets it done tonight.
Chase Elliott to the inside. He's going to take away the race lead. Chase Elliott will lead yet another super speedway race here tonight in his home track at Atlanta. And here comes Ethan Shield.
Oh my gosh!
Crash in the back. Josh Berry goes around. He collects the 7, and Austin
Only one
Dillon
flipped.
flips. Huge crash.
I hope he's all right.
It's Austin Dillon upside down on his side in the infield. A massive crash puts us under the first caution of the night here on lap 4.
He got a lot of air.
He did. That car took a tumble. Kyle Larson in the wall. He was one of the people who started this wreck. Here you see the 7.
That was early.
Yeah, it was. Brad Keselowski as well involved in this one as the AMR safety team arrives on the scene to assist these drivers. Here's a look at what happened. Chastain was going 3 wide. He might have gotten squeezed or he came up. I'm not sure what happened there.
What a tumble.
Yeah, just big hit there for the 3.
Larson got Chastain.
He did, and he just got in the wall. Kyle Larson going to come out of here with the last place finish, unfortunately. Just big struggles as we get ready to restart this race. On the restart, we'll have 1 lap until that halfway bonus is awarded to the top 10 drivers. Green flag back in the air. It's Elliott and Shield on the front row.
Bowman's pushing Chase really good here.
Yes, he is. Noah Gragson in the 48, that is. Daniel Suarez on the outside. Shield gets a bit loose. Elliott takes the points. And they're still side by side for this lead.
Suarez! That was tight. I thought they were going to wreck.
Yeah, they do tend to get really tight out of
3 wide.
Kyle Busch on the outside. Can Kyle Busch take the lead? Oh, contact! Wow. That could have been really big as they head onto the backstretch.
Big one.
Now with no momentum. Oh, he's sideways.
Oh, side.
Shield turned around into the pack. Suarez involved.
The massive one in Atlanta.
Yeah, the massive one happens. The big one. Noah Gragson involved in it as well. So many cars taken out there. Ty Gibbs.
Parking lot. Out of 3 and 4.
Joey Logano. Jensen Button, Denny Hamlin, I see Jimmy Johnson, Josh Bilicki, the Daytona 500 champ.
Sucks for him. Wallace out.
Yeah, he may be able to continue on here, but he is on the DVP clock. Jensen Button, 42. Yeah, I mean, just so many cars involved. Ryan Blaney, 51, Justin Haley. I mean, just absolute disaster for a lot of these guys, but this is just the dreaded consequence of pack racing. 18 cars.
I mean, they're 3 lanes wide. It was bound to happen.
Yeah, there's a look at what happened. It was Shield who came down in front of Elliott and just kind of collected them all when he came back up the track trying to save it.
I have something to say to Elliott. Chase, you're supposed to lift.
Yeah. I don't know if he could have lifted, though. Look, he was...
he very well could have. You're onto something here.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Anyways.
3 laps to go.
3. Yeah, 3 laps to go.
My money's
on the restart.
So watch out for him, the Georgia boy, Georgia native.
Chase Elliott lines up 3rd. Still looking for that superspeedway win. It's been 19 races since he's last won in Pepsi Cup competition as well. Green flag back in the air. Busch and Parise lead them away.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Here they come side by side. Chase, does he make it 3 wide here? Does he make it 3 wide? No, not
quite. Across the line, Elliott to the outside. He's going for the lead.
Elevator move. 2 laps to go. Chase Elliott getting a big push from Ryan Parise here.
Down to block Kyle Busch. Here comes Parise into the picture.
Got a spinner of 38.
Under caution. Todd Gilliland has hit the inside wall, and the caution is back out.
I wonder what happened to him. He self-spin.
I don't know. He was at the back of the pack. He might have gotten turned by Bubba Wallace.
Did. Hard to say, actually.
No,
I don't
he
think
just lost it.
Aired.
Yeah, I think that was just arrow loose. We said it there on that last run. Chase Elliott has not been to victory lane since Suzuka last season early on, 19 races ago. He leads in overtime here in Atlanta. Here we go. Coming back to the green flag. We're racing once again.
Oh my gosh!
Tyler Reddick. Many other cars involved. Chastain, Jones. So many.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, just, oh man, the wheel spin maybe caught out the 45, I think that was, and you could see there the 31 of Chandler Smith up on top of Michael McDowell in the 34. Byron involved, Stenhouse, Christopher Bell.
This is not what Chase Elliott wanted to see, that's for darn sure.
Yeah, no, he got a pretty decent restart, and also that outside lane fell apart.
Are we sure?
Really would have helped him.
Are we sure it's a wheel spin or did he miss a shift?
Could be either, to be completely honest.
A big hit to Reddick, too. Really big hit.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, Tyler Reddick could have had a mechanical failure there with the gearbox, potentially.
Yeah.
Shane Van Gisbergen getting tires and fuel, most likely here. He's definitely getting tires, as he was involved in that last wreck, but he will continue. 10 cars will take this restart here in second overtime. We'll see if we can make it back to the white flag this time around. Couldn't even make it through the second dog leg last time.
Chase Elliott here.
Green flag. 2 laps to go. Elliott, Priest, your front row. Priest on the outside trying to get a run. Chase Elliott gets the push on the inside from Kyle Busch.
Keselowski's there. Don't count him out. He's always a factor. Want to go.
Big side draft from Priest as we hit the final lap. Ryan Priest on the outside looking for his first win. Elliott looking for his first win in almost a full season. Keselowski to the bottom. Priest gets clear. Ryan Priest out in front. He has this one in the bag. Ryan Priest takes the win at Atlanta.
Man, good for him.
Yeah, an amazing run for the 41. Ryan Priest gets it done, and Kyle Busch was in a great spot to potentially win that one, and he just got shuffled out to the back there. He ends up 7th. As you see our results, Duncan takes the win. Ryan Priest, Chase Elliott, Elliott Fan 9 comes up just short, and how about Brad Keselowski finishing 3rd today?
Oh, big shout out to him. I didn't see him up front all day until that point. I thought he was going to win there.
Kevin Harvick comes away with the top 10. He ends up 9th finishing this race. Bubba Wallace gets a much-needed top 10. Pretty much everyone in the top 10 got that top 10 solely by surviving this race. Only 10 cars finished. As you can see, some of the other names. 11th through 18th were involved on that big restart pileup, started by Reddick potentially having an issue. And then 19th, Todd Gilliland there, involved in that wreck that started the overtime streak. The big one, everyone pretty much from 20th on down was involved in that massive wreck. 20th through, I believe, 35th. So 15 cars were taken out in that massive wreck.
That was insane. Absolutely insane.
All drivers have been released from the infield care center and are all right. Thank goodness for that. Austin Dillon as well, after that massive tumble, manages to walk away, but only gets a 36th place finish. That 3 car has needed much more. Now we get onto the points. It's Chase Elliott up top. Might not have won, but hey, he's got a big points lead now. Almost 100 over Ross Chastain in second.
I think a win's coming for him soon. He's been so consistent, so aggressive. I think the win's coming very, very soon for that guy.
Yeah, he started off this 6th season pretty slow, but has come back ever since. Any last words, Lando, before we start wrapping things up here from Atlanta?
Thank you so much for having me. I was a little little bad today, but I hope to be in the booth again sometime soon. Thank you for having me.
You were great today, man. Thanks for joining me here today up in the booth. Anyways, that'll do it from Atlanta. Next time out, we have another night race. It's the Coca-Cola 600, or the World 600, rather, from Charlotte Motor Speedway. The longest race of the season, 15 laps up ahead. Hope to see you all there. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Thank you all for watching here tonight from Atlanta. So long.